show you guys the look I've been turning to so much lately. It's sort of my no makeup look. I've been using this a ton for school, and this look requires no foundation, and it also requires all drugstore products, so it's really easy to recreate. This is a really fresh face, natural look, and it requires literally a minimal of 3 products on your face, 1 product on your eyes, and 1 lip product of your choice. So it's super easy to recreate, and it's super fast to do in those mornings when you're in a rush but you want to look really clean, fresh face, but really natural at the same time. I know that there are some jobs out there that require you to look super natural. Also, some schools don't let you wear makeup, or sometimes you just don't want to look like you put so much effort into your face for school but you still want to look really attractive. So this look is definitely going to help you guys with that. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you are interested in learning how I got this really fresh face, no makeup look, then please keep watching. So I have been breaking out right here. As you can see, there's some, remove that. But for now, I just covered that up with my MAC Studio Fix Concealer. Another dupe, drugstore dupe for this, or something that would work just as well, would be the Hard Candy Heavy Duty Okay, so once you've done that, I like going in with this concealer right here. It's the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer Crayon, and I'm going to use this to contour my face. You just apply really light lines of this, and you're going to blend this out with this brush in a second. So I like going ahead and drawing a line from the top of my ear and down only to about right here, because when you blend it out you want it to look natural. If you do one big line, it won't look natural, where you'll be able to tell that you're wearing makeup. So once you draw the lines on the 2 sides of your face just like this, you're going to go ahead and just do like 2 lines here, 2 lines here, a line down here, and a line down here, and you're also going to do a line down your nose. You want to make sure you don't apply too much of this product to your hand. You want to use a very light hand when you're drawing these lines, because if you use a heavy hand and a lot of product gets on, your face is just going to look extreme. So to blend that out, I like using this. It's the MAC 109. Sigma also has a brush just like this. It's called a small contour brush. So any brush like this, a dome contour brush, I prefer a brush like this instead of like a dual fiber brush, because it does take away the product, which is kind of what I like, because it doesn't leave so much product on your face since you do want it to look natural, if that makes sense. So this kind of like blends it out, and it takes off some of the product on your face. So when I blend this out, I just like kind of like do circular motions upward, and then I'll like drag it down to. And when blending out the stuff on your nose, you just kind of want to pinch it together and bring it into your eyebrow, into like your crease area as well, so that it all blends smoothly, and so that you don't just have a line that just stops right here, so that everything just kind of like flows. And there you have it. The nose part still does kind of look funny, but we're going to go ahead and highlight these areas right here, so that'll also blend out this area. So next to conceal and to highlight, I like using this Garnier. It's the Garnier Skin Renewal Anti-Dark Circle Roll-On Concealer. I really love this for school because it does cover, but it makes it look like you are not wearing any concealer, any makeup. It doesn't crease, it looks super natural, it's just like your skin color. And I just apply this to like under my eyes, down my nose here, the sides of my mouth, my forehead, and a little bit under here. You want to apply a light amount of this all over your face, because again, you don't want it to look like you're wearing makeup. And this whole process takes really fast when you aren't talking through it. And honestly would take you about like 5 minutes to do. And then to blend it all out, I like using my favorite concealer brush, which is this Sigma Tapered Kabuki. It's the F86. This really blends out the concealer and it keeps it looking natural. It doesn't let it crease, but it keeps all the product on your face. For this, I want all the product on because I do want to cover up those dark circles. And I just like tapping this in motions like this. And then I just kind of like flick it out. And now that your concealer is all blended out, you can just go back in with this brush. It might have some extra product and you'll just blend out the sides so that everything is evenly blended and you have an even balance of the highlight and the Once that is complete, you can go in with either translucent powder, or I also have this Mary Kay mineral powder foundation. I like switching between this and then this loose powder by Revlon and translucent, and you'll just lightly powder your face, everything. You want to use a really light hand because you don't want to cover up the contour either, because we won't be going in with a darker powder right here. You just want to lightly dust your entire face to set everything. There you have it. And since you are using one solid powder, it kind of like mutes out some of the contour, and it kind of makes it look like it's all just naturally your face sculpted, whereas when you use a powder you really have that defined look. But for this look, since you want it to look like a no makeup look, it really does help kind of like blend everything out together and make everything look like one smooth line. So once I'm through with my face, the lip product I like using is this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Balm Color Hydrant. This is in the color Rico Mauve, and it's really pretty because it's a really natural color. It looks like this on my hair as well, and it's super smooth and really natural looking. I picked this up and this was only $2.99, and I've been loving this lately. They have it at Walgreens. I believe they also have it at some Dollar Generals, and it's super cheap. I've been loving it. And as you can see, it gives you a sort of natural pop of color. And it's also really hard. So once you have completed that, I like applying my mascara. I like using the Jordana Mega Extreme Lash Mascara. And I only apply this to the tops of my lashes. You can apply this to the top and bottom. But me personally, I found that if I'm not doing an upper wing liner, that when I apply to my lower lash line, it drags my eyelashes down. Since my eyes do kind of droop down and then I have longer lower lashes, it just kind of like overpowers and then I look like really drowsy. So I like only applying it to the to my upper lash. For the lashes. And then after this step, if I do have extra time in the morning, I'll just like lightly fill in, and I'll just lightly fill in the end so that everything looks smooth. For my brows, I've been loving the Sigma Angled Contour Brush. It is the E75. And I really like this because it really does end up giving you that natural brow look, since the front part is super thin and it really just looks like natural eyebrow hairs. Since this look is a no makeup look, you want to make sure your brows still look really natural and like you didn't put in too much, and make sure that they don't look too bold, because then it defeats the purpose of you looking like you didn't apply. And there you have it. This is my no makeup look that I have come up with. Hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys found it helpful. This look requires no foundation, so in those mornings when you are in a rush and you want to make your face look really fresh and awake and young and youthful and bright, you can always turn to this look. And again, it's really helpful because all the products are drugstore, so you can easily recreate this look yourself. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos. So I will see you guys soon. Bye!